Okay, we're live, Mom. Are you going to share? Okay, you're on your computer, so you can
Okay.
use your cell phone to share.
Alrighty. So,
So, do you know how to get to my Conversations page?
um,
Go on Conversations, and when you go on there, you should be able to see that
oh,
we're live.
okay.
And then when you go on there, when you see the live going,
Mm-hmm. Hit
you hit
share.
share.
All right, I'm sharing. And then, oh girl, you know I need my eyes. Where are they? Oh,
Normally, hey
girl.
y'all, hey, come on in.
Hi.
Normally, I, like to share and then introduce my guest, but this time I said I'm gonna let her start off rip so y'all can see. Y'all
Oh my
get
God.
all the behind the scenes. Come on in so y'all can
Okay.
see Queen Child.
All right, all right, all right. Let me put these eyes on you. Oh, no. So, I'm gonna share.
Yeah, I'm sharing. So all you have to do, um, did you find it?
Yeah.
Hi. Hi Marquita. Or Marquita. I probably said it wrong. Sorry. Hi y'all. Mama, you can't hear me. Why did you type in there? Why can I hear you?
Oh, honey, that was from earlier.
Okay.
Did you not clear
Sorry.
it out?
Okay, so today we are going to chit chat with Queen, and she's been kind of listening in, been kind of dealing with me and going through this whole journey, and she said she had something to say.
Oh,
So she said we got to let the mamas get on there and tell their side because we not telling the whole truth apparently. So Queen said she got on. She want to get on here and have something to say. So we're gonna let her do just that. We're gonna let her speak her piece.
oh.
Okay, we're gonna let you speak your piece, Mom. And I'm ready. Queen, you ready?
Um, no, not really, but I mean, I'm as ready as going to get. That's fine.
Mom,
I
Mom,
am
you
ready. I am ready.
let's do this again because you messed up the setup. I was setting this up. When I say Queen, you ready? You say yes.
Oh,
Mom, you ready?
yes, I'm ready.
Let's go get them. Dang, y'all see, I tried to set it up like, Mom, you ready? Like, I'm ready, girl. Let's go get them. Boom, hit the thing. Girl, I'm not really, I don't know if I'm, Mom.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I
Okay,
am
so we're
ready.
here. Everybody's saying hi, Queen. Mom, can you see what I just put on the thing where it says hi, Queen?
I can. Hi, hey
Somebody
everybody.
is saying yo, 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 yo. Somebody is
Yo,
speaking.
yo.
Rochelle is
Hi.
saying hi.
Hi, Rochelle.
And somebody's saying, speak your peace, Queen. Speak your queen.
Yes.
Okay. So listen. So I'm feeling a little nervous now, Mom. You got me. Let me
Don't
get
be
my stuff
nervous. We
together.
got this.
Somebody said, hi, Auntie. Oh, now you ready to say we got this. You wait, girl.
Hi.
So I have, everybody knows that, I've been on my journey and my chain. Mom, I thought you said you wasn't wearing them glasses.
Girl, I'm fly. I don't know what you talking about.
I like
No.
them. I like them, but you said you wasn't
I
wearing
can't.
them.
I know. I
Okay.
can't see. And then I don't have the mother. Look, I can't see, girl. I can't see. Let's do it. You know, I gotta see what's happening.
No, you can wear them. You can
No,
wear them.
no, I
They're
am.
cute.
I'm gonna wear them. I gotta be able to see. I can see a little bit, but when those, the little messages start coming through, girl, I can't see that now. Come on now.
Well, put your
I
glasses
can't.
on. You cute,
Okay, we gotta
girl.
put these on, girl.
Okay. They say you fly. So you look good, Queen. And that's
Thank
my mom's
you.
real name. See, I remember Miss Queen being one of the best moms in the church. See?
Oh, thank you.
And we're gonna
I
talk about church.
appreciate that, God. I appreciate that, guys. I really do.
Said, look, you look good, Queen. Okay, so
Thank you.
um so I've been like changing and I've been on this whole journey, like trying to get myself together. And my mom has had to be kind of They're through it with me. And mom, how has it made you feel? Like, let's just start there first. Like, this whole change that I've been going through and all of that, how has it made you feel?
Honestly,
Honestly,
kind of
girl.
kind of uncomfortable and
Mm-hmm.
a little sad.
Mom, a little
Yeah,
sad.
a little sad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because, well, first of all, really, any mother that love their children don't want to see their child go through. They don't ever want to see a child um be hurt, um mistreated, any of that.
Yeah.
So, and to see the change for because Candace, we always say, that's my best friend, that's my best friend. Out of the three daughters, Candace have always been the most compassionate,
Mm-hmm.
the most giving,
Yeah.
the most obedient child. She have always just been low key, and she have a heart and always give. So to and apparently she covered a lot up because I had no clue that she was dealing with a lot of what's going on the inside.
Yeah.
So to see her journey and to hear how she feel, um number one, it made me sad because she was hurt. Number two, I never want to fail her, ever. um
So you were sad not because I was changing, but you were sad that maybe you felt like I was hurting and that maybe I was sad or something.
um kind of both, kind of both,
Mhm.
because when I
Mhm.
listened to your journey with the church and how you were changing, I didn't like that change. I didn't.
Mhm.
But I realized that you wasn't running from God.
No.
You were running from the chaos and the nonsense that is truly in the church.
Mhm.
Um, I cried because I felt like, when they say train up a child in the way they ought to go and it won't depart.
Mhm.
So I kind of felt like you're departing from
Mhm.
that training. But I have come to realize you're not departing from the training.
Mhm.
You're just actually starting your own journey. You're coming into yourself.
Yeah.
Um, so like bittersweet. I didn't want you to hurt ever. I've did all I could to protect you guys, and I let my guard down
Mhm.
in the one incident, and even through it, I fought and I fought and I fought. But um, to see the change, you becoming into your own person, it was kind of sad too because and it's really now that I have grasped what you where you're going and what you're doing, I understand. I
Mhm.
understand.
Mhm. Um. So I'm trying not to do this crying on here, guys.
Don't do that crying, girl, because I got these good eyes on me, though. It's
So,
okay.
um, I think that, um, and even now, can we talk? Like, can we talk?
Yes,
Are you okay with
I
us?
am.
Okay.
I am.
Um,
Transparency. I
yeah.
am.
So, and we'll get to like some of the older things, but just as far as this change goes,
Mhm.
um, I felt, and even a little bit, mom, I still feel that, yes, it does make you uncomfortable because you did say that. But then I feel, like you're disappointed in me, and that, um, and I feel like our dynamic has changed a little bit. You know what I mean? And I feel like because you're like still like really, really not, I don't want to say heavy in church, but because you still feel the same and because I have changed, I feel maybe maybe like we don't relate as much anymore because, and it's like, what can we talk about, you know what I mean? Like, can I talk about these things? Is she gonna feel away, or is she, you know are you gonna have my back? And I've said that before, like, sometimes I feel like, especially when it comes to church and it comes to anything with the church, whether it's the people in there or anything, I don't feel like you'll have my back in the way that I want you to, that I want you to. Like, I want you to be like, not change yourself because I've changed myself, but maybe be more understanding. Like, it's almost like you don't want to hear it, and then my change comes off as somehow you failed, and I don't want it to be that, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I just want to know, do you feel, I know you feel like a little sad about it, but does it make you disappointed? Does it make you shy away from me, or shy away from the things that I do? Maybe the things that I post, maybe having my show. If I say a cuss word here or two, or if I've changed the full dynamic of everything, does it make you disappointed and maybe not want to have any parts to do with anything?
Well, let's be clear.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be clear. I'm never disappointed. I'm not disappointed. So we're going to be clear of that.
Yeah.
Um, I am proud of you because I know who you are. I know who you are. I know your character. I know you. I
Yeah.
know that you're not a bad person. You're not a flamboyant person.
Mm-hmm.
You're not ratchet. You're not none of those things.
I
You
could
are
be a little
class.
ratchet.
Oh, you're a girl too. No, we all got a little of that in us, but never disappointed ever.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Um, I would never shy away from you are my child, and I am
Mm-hmm.
proud of my child. I'm proud of who you are. This is what I feel.
Okay.
A lot of parents, you know, we raise you guys to a crossroad. You get grown.
Mm-hmm.
We're responsible for you, the law say, from the time you're born into 18
Mm-hmm.
per law. I still think even at 18, you still need your parent, and we're still going to be, at least I am going to be responsible.
Yeah.
But you come to a crossroad, to that road called being grown and being
Mm-hmm.
responsible,
Mm-hmm.
and you start and you take off on your own journey. At that point, you begin to build your own legacy.
Right.
You begin to build your own legacy. The Bible tells us to train you up and you won't depart. I feel as parents, we bring you to a level of integrity, um, a level of respect. To me, those are the foundations there. We
Yeah.
we build that foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get to that crossroad, you're going to journey off on your own path. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
guaranteed that you're going to live my life. The way I raised you and the way I lived my life, I lived my life. I don't expect you to live my life.
Mm-hmm.
I expect you to live your life. Excuse me. And as parents, we can't hold you guys down. We can't. We got to let you build your legacy for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, church people, your parents, and no one else have a hell of heaven to put you in. I feel God has the last say about your life.
Mm-hmm.
I brought you to a point that I know that you can make great choices on your own. And those choices may not be my choices, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Your lifestyle may not be my lifestyle, but I'm never disappointed.
Okay.
I don't stop loving you because of the path you choose.
Mm-hmm.
Um, even for church, I understand why you are. Look, I love God. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
deep into the church. I'm deep into God.
But can, okay,
And
sorry. Go ahead.
so Only thing I would say is don't let what people do, the church people, don't mistake them and the behavior of the church people will cause you to stop loving God. And I know that ain't what you're doing. You just don't. The Bible even said don't sup with them. You know, there are hypocrites in the church. The wheat and tares are going to grow together.
Mhm.
But your journey in your life,
Mhm.
I say, has everybody has an opinion,
Yeah.
and but their opinion don't build your character, don't build you. But me as a parent, I'm not disappointed
Mhm.
by far.
Mhm.
And you also mentioned, and then I'm gonna let you go back. And you also mentioned about you feel like we can't relate. We can. It's about when you love don't hurt. It's about two people being in a relationship. It's called unconditional love. So whatever
Mhm.
you have, you can talk to me about anything. You can share with me about anything. I may not agree,
Mhm.
but that don't mean we can't relate. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah. And I think that, um, and because we've talked about this before,
Mhm.
and just like talking about it again, it's just showing, um, one, just things that I feel like I've gone through, but
Mhm.
two, it further shines light on myself, and I think it's just showing that maybe it's not so much you and more so me, and maybe the assumptions that I've put on it, but maybe because of like past things. So like, um of when you get grown, you still have, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate, but you still have this, even though I'm an adult and I can live my life, your mom is still your mom. And what you're used to is knowing like that sternness from your parent, or that that tone. I think we all might got a little PTSD where that tone that they give, or that look that you give, it still do something to you now, even as
Yeah.
an adult, to make you feel
Right.
like I already know how this go, and I know she don't play. And it just comes from when you genuinely love your parent and you have respect, then you automatically assume that this is a little bit off the path, or a lot off the path, that she has set for me, or that she would expect from me. And so I feel like she's going to feel away. And growing up, just a little bit of backstory. My mom did you allowed us to talk to you. You would even set aside some time for us to come to
Yes.
you and say the things that you want us to us to get out how we feeling about stuff, or if we feel a certain way, or that kind of thing. It was our opportunity to express ourselves, so you did give us that. But I feel like also there were times where you were a little firm, mom, like you, and not that it's a bad thing, but I think sometimes you're not trying to hear it. Like, because this is what I said, and this is how it's going to be. Especially like if it comes down to church, like let somebody, one of the adults or something, say something in the church, and it's like, you're going to be like, my mom has this thing of, I don't care because you're my child. I'm going to hear all the sides before I pick a side. And so that kind of has put in me a feeling of, you'll take that side before you'll take my side. You get what I mean?
Mhm.
So you've kind of told me this a little bit, but just because we're here, I want you to say, like, when we would say to you, like, mom, you don't have my back, like, you came for me, like, you popped off on me, and then you would say stuff like, well, you don't see the times when I had your back, and I got into the thing. But I feel, and you guys can say in the comments, I kind of feel that sometimes kids do need to see that you have their back. Like, pop off a little bit in front of them adults and stuff, so that we can see, like, how can I know that you have my back if I don't actively see you
Well,
doing it?
well, I'm a firm believer that Okay, well, let's start with, like you say, I was very firm and I did allow you guys to speak as I do now. In those times of allowing you all to speak your mind and tell me how you feel, it helped me in a lot of ways because let me say this to parents. Parents, we're
Here she go.
not always right. We're not always right. Parents, we're not always right. We need to listen to our children because you need to know how they really feel. So mm, I would be the first, and always have been, when I listen to my girls and they say, "Well, mom, I feel like you this, that, and the other." And first of all, I would take it in consideration. I will assess the thing. And when you're a child, sometimes you are immature and you really cannot see the bigger picture. Parents are not always right, but then again, in another sense, we know what's best for you at that time as a child. And as far as me not taking side, I stand for what's right, girl, and you already know that. I'm sorry. I am this is just who I am. There's a saying in the Bible that says, if you reward evil as good, evil will never leave. I would not be a good parent if I allowed you guys to live in lies, if I allowed you to do what anything you want to do, if I allowed you to mistreat other people, I would not be a good parent.
Right.
Parents that take up for their children when they're wrong, you're causing destruction for them. You're causing them to destroy themselves.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. Parents will take up for their children when they're wrong. That's not wrong. That's not right. You're not helping them.
Hmm.
Families will stick by families. Oh, that's blood when they're wrong because I'm your family. I should
Hmm.
stick by you. No, that's not helping them. Tell the truth. You build good character in people by telling the truth.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with me not having your back because y'all know I will pop off about Queen girls. Come on now.
No, I
Y'all know
get that,
that.
Mom. But what
And
I'm
whether,
saying, go ahead.
no, and you're saying, but sometimes as a kid, you need to see that. A lot
Yeah.
of time you're protected behind the scene because a lot of kids, you don't need to see that. You don't tell a child to do what I say. You tell a child to do what I do. If
Yeah.
y'all see me popping off, going off and all, that as much as you think you might need to see that, Candace, you really didn't. Because kids mimic. I
Yeah.
don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want
But I
y'all
guess what I'm
talking.
saying, Mom, is not to
Okay.
see you popping off, like not to be ratchet in the streets or anything. But what I'm saying is that it has in me,
Mhm.
it has made me feel like um that something else, it's always going to be this level of something that's going to be a little bit higher than me, and sometimes it's intimidating. It's like,
Right.
well, I'm not going to say anything, or I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z, or I'm not going to, present this, or because it kind of came off as I'm going to have the back of these people here because it's the church and this is what it is. And then because y'all gonna come you're not gonna come first before that. I'm saying it painted that
Mhm.
picture
Okay.
for me,
And
and
I
it kind
see
of
that.
put me in a place of
Okay.
a little bit of resentful and a little bit feeling like I don't know if resentful is the right word, but just kind of feeling like I don't like that dynamic. I don't like that something else would come between, this one particular thing would come between, before me, and I'm just saying, me not seeing it or knowing it
Mhm. Mhm.
made me grow up to feel like I don't want some parts of something that's going to have you in a place where, your kids can be like, I'm telling you the truth. These grown people really did come for
Mhm.
me just now. I didn't do. And it just feels like, but because it's the
Well,
church,
Candace,
I'm not going to have, you know what I'm saying?
right. I don't think, and I could be wrong, and I mean, these are some things back in the day, but I don't feel like I took the church side over you guys. I listened to both sides. And You know it okay, let me if someone come at you wrong, which it has happened in the church, and I know
Hmm.
it has happened. I can give you perfect example.
Yeah.
Um, when Nikaya was younger, and someone stuck her in the neck with an ink pen. Now y'all know I almost tore the church up. So I come for I make it known it's a time and season, I guess, for
Hmm.
everything.
Hmm.
Like the lady who came and started tearing your hair down, and when you was describing
Yeah.
that, I
Whatever
laughed so hard
happened? I'd
because
like to know
I know who it was.
what happened. Did you
What I
say
can
something?
remember, of course I did. Of course
Okay.
I did. And I was like, I pulled the person to the side. Of course, you always say, Mama, you just got to be a peacemaker. I am. But I'm going to let somebody know when you're wrong, you're wrong. You don't do that. If you felt like my child was out of
Mhm.
place, it's not your place to go and start wiping her mouth and tearing her hair off. I saw her when she walked out the house. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you handle things in a respectful way,
Hmm.
in a peaceful. It ain't about the people, it's about the house of God. And I'm not gonna be disrespectful. Now, come on, I ain't perfect because I have about drug some people through the pews in church. I have.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I was gonna drag them, and we both end up in the pastor's office. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm just a Christian trying to get right, but you're not gonna come for my children. So I do apologize to you, Candace. I would never want to make you feel like I got somebody else back over yours.
Yeah.
It never meant, it wasn't about being ashamed. It was never about the people in the church. Because, girl, y'all don't know. There's a lot of stuff I hear. Queen girls disrespectful. Come on now. Anybody know Queen girls know they're not disrespectful.
Yeah.
People have a level of jealousy and won't admit to it. They have a level.
Yeah.
I know that you guys don't do stuff wrong. I know when you do wrong. And when I come at y'all, it's because God didn't let me know.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate that we can't control people's behavior in the church. They're the biggest Christians, but they be doing the most wrong to me.
Yeah.
I'll be the
Yeah.
first to say that. So
Hmm.
I apologize to you if you felt like at that time I didn't have your back. A lot of times y'all don't see me cut up is because of the integrity in my personality. I don't feel like you have to be loud and abrupt to get a point across. Honey,
Yeah.
there be sometimes I'll pull them to the corner and I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
There's been many a time I've had to pull people to the corner in the church and talk to them. And then
Hmm.
I have to warn them, I'm still under construction. Now enter at your own risk. But I've always felt like that I don't have to show out and make my voice loud in the church and be heard.
Hmm.
I don't have to do that. So I can see why you may have felt that way. And
Hmm.
maybe I'm not giving you the
No,
exact
you are.
what
You are
you
doing.
want.
Yeah,
But
you are.
I have to be transparent and honest that a turn up ain't always to come up, baby. I'm sorry. You don't allow you It is not. You don't allow people to bring them to your level. You don't become a coon cause somebody else a coon. You always
Right.
you don't do that. So that is what I can remember that I did. And then a lot of times I protect you all because y'all don't deserve to go through that. And then I try to live an example for you all. Cause I'm telling you, kids would do what they see their mama do. You in there
Hashtag
turning
that.
up these um you in there turning up your kids. I'm gonna tell you something, your kids are the product of their environment. Those people I had trouble with in the church, they kids was disrespectful, doing stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And is you know why? Because the mamas was doing it. You
Yeah.
know that. So I
But
expect y'all to walk in the light. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
but sometimes I feel like you gotta act the fool to get results, mom. And
no,
maybe
well,
that's
I don't
just
agree with that. I don't
mom.
agree with it. Well, let
Mom.
me say this. Okay, let me
Yeah,
go back.
mom.
Let me go back. Let me go back. You have to act a fool to get result when people don't get the first message. When they don't get the message when you come to them quiet.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get the message when you come to them the second time. By the time y'all see me turning up, it's because they didn't get the first, second, third warning. I'm sorry. The fourth, I'm not gonna keep talking. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
do agree with that in a sense. But on the first, you
I
don't have
just
to be.
feel so I feel so unprotected, mom. Not by you per se.
Mhm.
Okay, let me just be clear. I just feel
Okay.
like in the journey of my life, from being bullied and pushed around at school and to
So
whatever happens at church
let me ask you
to
this question, Candace.
yeah,
Let
ask
me
me.
ask you. Let me
Mhm.
ask you this question. There's only so much of protection any parent can give to a child. We're not God. We sit high. Hold on, just listen to me. I'm gonna try to explain this. You feel unprotected. First of all, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
And when you're in this world and you got cruel and insensitive to people, no one is going to love and protect you like a mother would.
Yeah.
And a mother cannot be in every place. While you were at school being bullied, I wasn't there. Do you think if I was there with you, I'd let them kids bully you? Girl, you know it. No, ma'am.
No, I'm not
Those
saying that you
principles,
would.
I don't know that I'm knowing, but I'm trying to get to the meat of why you felt so unprotected.
I just feel
The
like
only
maybe go ahead. Sorry.
I know you're okay. I'm just trying to, so because when we feel unprotected, I'm sorry, I have to go back to say, really, only God can truly protect us. He the only one could see who sit high and look low. As some people say, the universe. We believe in the universe, but the universe can't even protect you. So this is what I'm saying. I have walked a life in a journey. Let me share this. As a child,
Mm-hmm.
my life is parallel to yours.
Yeah.
I've gone through the bullying at school. I've gone to the sexual abuse. I've gone through those things. And that's why I did everything I could to keep you guys and to watch you. Do you know that all of the stuff that I've gone through my life, baby, is parallel to you? And my mother, Lord rest her soul, could only give me as much protection as she could give me. And I felt the same way. Unprotected. I felt like, why did I have to go through what I went through? But baby, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of time we go through what we go through to help somebody else.
But
You're
mom,
go
I
ahead.
just feel like that should have been more reason
It was. I
for
do
you to
have to
just
go.
act a fool.
Let me say this. My child want to see me tear up some stuff
I
and cry.
do.
Yeah, I'm just
I
joking. I'm
do.
joking right now, but she do. But let me tell you something, Ken. I do act a fool. I just act a fool in silence. Ken, let me see. I'm
But
trying to
I
think of
needed
a.
to see that, mom. I needed to see it.
Well, I thought I was protecting you, keeping you from a lot of that. But there are witnesses. You even know when let's talk about the bullying. How many times were I up at the school for you? How many times were I went in that principal office and told them if they didn't fix it, I would? I was there. Even when you went through the incident of the young man forcing himself on you, and he did. And I think, and I'm grateful because there were some people who testified that Queen was in the church into it with those people because I fought. I protected you from the courts. I protected you from the people. I did. And Candace, even in that situation, you were so vulnerable. You were so hurt. Believe it or not, you ran in, you hid behind me. You hid behind me, baby, because you know I was your protection. And I know that's how you feel. I can't change how you feel. But, and that's why I say I'm a little hurt, a little sad, because I feel your pain and I feel your sadness. But I'm going to tell you this: I didn't leave you out there. I didn't leave you vulnerable. I fought. I got into it with them people. I got into it with the school. I did everything but, and if they'd have came at me, we'd
But
have been
act a
tearing up.
fool,
Oh,
girl.
girl, I act
Like,
a fool. You just didn't see me act a fool, baby. I act a fool. I and it's already been told to you. It
yeah,
was told to you, the church. We were in the church, and it was a mess. It
yeah.
was a mess. You
Mm-hmm.
already been told. A lot of times you don't have to be loud to be heard. And sometimes the situation don't always cause for you to end up in a fist fight and a brawl. But I was in the church arguing and fighting and trying to tear up some people. I was.
Yeah,
And then there was people who broke it up to try to bring about peace and all of that. I lost. As a matter of fact, from that day to now, I have nothing to do with them. I lost. I had to cut it off because I'm not going to roll with someone who hurt my child. I've cut it off. Just
yeah,
like with the recent incident with family, I cut it off because you can't come for my children and hurt them when I know they've not done anything wrong and I yet still be a part. The most thing that anybody can do in life is cut it off. And then sometimes too, when you turn up and you want to kill and hurt somebody, it causes more problems
yeah. Somebody
for
just said that
you.
if
Yeah,
Mama act too
it
much of a fool,
causes,
she end up
right.
in jail.
Right. If mom act exactly. And if I act a fool in the way you wanted me to, it could cause more problems. And at the time, y'all was long. So if they locked me up, who was going to be there? Who was going to
Yeah,
be there? So sometimes you got to handle things with poise and different. Do you know how many times it crossed my mind to fight, hurt somebody, get them? But what sense would that make for me? Because we still got a law to follow by. I would have been locked up. And
yeah,
a lot of times y'all don't see me do what I do because I don't wait. If I get locked up, they're gonna take y'all away from me.
yeah,
Or y'all grown, I'll be behind bars because people can press charges. So a lot of time it don't take a turn up to come up. It don't take a turn up to get your point across.
yeah. They're saying
You
choose
know,
your battles.
you gotta
Hmm.
come on, you come on now, choose your battles. Come on. And a lot of time clapping, you're just making noise.
Yeah.
Making noise.
Someone's saying, I think that's all the more reason Candace feels like something should have been done differently. But that was a little earlier.
Mhm.
And then this one's saying, I think the difficult part about religion is the expectation of walking a certain way, being Christ like. But I agree sometimes a turn up has to happen.
And I
Yeah.
agree. Let's address that. The turn up do happen, but Candace, you were young. I'm finding out there was a lot you remember. You don't remember, girl, how many times I've almost got into it with people in the church.
I do. Just so I can say, my mom, I'm going to have your back on this one, mom. I remember
Girl.
we were at camp meeting. I do remember this one time we were at camp meeting and I was standing in the little snack food line.
Mhm.
And the lady said something out the way to me and must have pushed my shoulder or some little bit. And I was like, okay, you keep that same energy, ma'am, when I go get my mama. And I remember come storming across the
Yes,
campgrounds. You was somewhere with a tent. I was like, where's my mama? I remember coming like, where's my? And it
Mhm.
was like, what's mom? I'm like, where's my mom? I remember you turning around with the tent, looking like, what's going on? I was like, this lady just put her hands on me.
Girl.
Everything dropped and you
And I was
came.
on my
That's
way.
one time I remember, and we're walking in on the way. You was like, "What happened?" I was like, and I was telling you what happened, and we got in there. It was like,
Mhm.
"Where is she at?" Now, when we got in there, the way we marched over there, I knew for sure. I'm like, let me take these earrings, let me pull my hair, because it's going down. As soon as I point, I said, we got in there, and I said, it's her right there.
I
Then my mom
remember
goes,
that.
excuse me, ma'am, let me have a con. And I was like, no, 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 no. Where's the
She
turn
can't
up?
walk.
But no,
I Ken, I will say this.
you
You
did
know, I
come to
don't
my rescue
right.
right there.
And I
You
do,
did.
and I've been coming to your rescue.
You have.
Even hold on, guys, this is about to fall out. I hope I don't hang it up. Even in the incident with the family. Oh, girl, we
Hmm.
sat in that church, and I remember sitting there with my arms folded, and dared somebody to look my way and breathe.
Hmm.
Me and the young man's mother got into it, and I was just like, please step up, please. But as a Christian, I will say this, and I look, I love my life. I don't deny being a Christian by heart, and you know I love God. I am deep into God. And with that lifestyle, God changed you. Y'all
Yeah.
know He changed me. Come on, Ken. You know I done got out on the highway and beat this woman car with an umbrella
Yes.
for the
Can we? I
snatch
was
her
gonna say that, but
out.
I didn't want to
Oh my
put your
God.
business
You
in the
know,
street. I was looking
girl,
for
put my business
that.
in the street.
Like I was looking for where she go. I need
Oh my
her
God.
to come.
God changed me.
Okay.
He changed me. I'm sorry. When you become a child of God, you turn up differently.
Yeah.
You know, when you turn up differently. Ken, no, I almost took gas and sprayed it on somebody and set them on fire. I was in them streets fighting two women, drug one of. I was out there, and that ain't my lifestyle.
And I.
God, God
Mhm.
changed me. You know, we talk about journeys and who we are. I don't condone the turn up, fighting and all that,
Yeah.
but girl, ain't nobody gonna mess with y'all. I be sitting up here praying, Lord, get me. Um, because I am very passionate about my children. I am, even them being grown. I
Mhm.
am.
Mhm.
Um, I will hurt someone about my girls. I'm sorry, I am. Even with the Christ in me.
Yeah.
You remember that time when somebody broke in the house and I done chased them, y'all. I done chased them down that street to
Them
get
little
them.
boots was getting up the
I
road.
was
You
going
did.
to get them, you know.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, Candace, I'm proud of
Hmm.
the woman that you have become. I am so proud that you are standing up for yourself. We can't change bullies. We can only
Hmm.
change ourselves.
Hmm.
We can't change people who do bad things. They ain't got no business. We can't change them. We can only change ourselves. We don't have to become them.
Yeah.
You know, I feel that I don't have to be loud. People know me. They know I don't play. They know they won't come for me.
Hmm.
But I don't have to be loud to show them that.
Yeah.
I just don't. And I know you feel like you want me because I understand you're saying you didn't feel protected. And what I'm hearing is you didn't feel protected because you didn't see me go get them people.
Yeah. And
But
even there was, you remember when on this platform, I was having a back and forth with a pastor's wife.
yes.
And I remember calling you saying,
Mhm.
she came for me,
Right.
and I remember you saying, "Wait now, whoa, well, not the, oh no, Ken, don't pop off on." I was like, "No, she came for me," and I remember you saying, I was like, "I don't care." You was like, "Think about your business, think
I
about
did.
your
I did.
reputation." I was like,
I
"Mom,
did. I
I don't
did.
care about that. She came for me.
Yeah.
All people are gonna see is that I'm standing up for myself. Like she came for me,"
Right.
and you was
Yeah.
like, and then you said, well, think about me. What about the folks? You my child. What you think how this gonna make me look? And then that made remember I got upset and I was like, wait a minute, what do you
Yeah.
mean? Like how it's gonna
And
make
I
you
think
look
I
and it
said, I think when I said, how's it gonna make me look? You know, when they see you, they see me. And let me say this. Let me say this.
Say my brothers will turn up for me. Mm. And
No
Nick
worries,
too.
sis. Your brothers will
Work.
turn up for you. Right. And Nick, hi, your Lord. But let me say this, Candace. I have to really be honest. After listening to you, after seeing the bigger picture, honestly, defending yourself is right.
Yeah.
And when you say that, you worry about what people think, and when I look at some of my behavior when I say don't do it, I look more or less at the integrity because a good name is better than all riches. And
Yeah.
when I think about your business,
Mhm.
don't let anyone, someone else's behavior, don't let it destroy
Yeah.
your business, who you are, and all of that.
Yeah.
I think that the integrity and the character of a person, people going to be who they are. It was wrong. And yes, she came for you. When I read the comments, see, I had not read the comments when I was like, no, don't you do that. I'm always telling y'all, be respectable. You leave the adults to me. But you're an adult.
But I'm not.
You an adult. When I read the comments, the very thing that you're talking about, church people judging, that was a judge. That was judgmental and that was wrong.
Mhm.
And after I thought about that and I read it, I sat back and I let you defend yourself. But even after talking to you and you going through your journey, it made me realize I did a self evaluation. As I said, parents are not always right. When we
Mhm.
listen to our children, it really do help us to be
Mhm.
better parents.
Yeah.
And as I said to you, you're making your own legacy. You got your own journey going. I can't expect you to be or live my life and be who I am. I am
Mhm.
who I am.
And you so beautiful, girl.
Oh, thank you, girl, and so are you. I
Thank
am
you.
who I am, and I want you to be who you are. That don't change my love for you. I'm never disappointed.
Mhm.
I have to apologize because your perception is your reality.
Yeah.
Regardless of what may have happened, and regardless of how much I feel like I was there to protect you, and I did all those things, at the end of the day, what you are feeling is your reality.
Yeah.
And I am so sorry that you didn't think I was there for you. Because if anyone know me, anyone know Queen, knew I did not play when it comes to
Mhm.
you guys.
Mhm.
I defended you. When I'm not a turn up person unless you put me in that turn up position.
Yeah.
I let the women know, or whoever did whatever. I talked to them and say, you know what, you don't do that. Don't cover. I've even had folk to come to me and say to me, oh, your girl's this, that, and the other. And I'm like, really? And I said, the truth is, and this is how I get people. The truth is this: you're so jealous that you're not my girls until it burns a hole. And what do you mean? That's a child. Exactly, but you're acting more like the child than she is. I've had people,
Yeah.
and it's so sad. It's so sad that you have adults
Mhm.
who is so immature that will come for a child. I'm gonna say this to you, baby girl. Your shine is so bright, you blinding. These people
Mhm.
can't see. And the
Mhm.
only thing they have to do is come with an assumption about who you are. You don't need people to validate you. You go
No.
and you live your best life. I'm proud of you. You're
Thank you,
my
Mom.
child. You're
Thank you.
Queen's child. And we can always talk.
Mhm.
You don't throw the baby out with the bath water.
Mhm.
God don't hate the sinner. He hates the sin.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, You have to be who you are. And whoever that is, you be the best. You be the best at it, baby girl.
And thank you, Mom, because I'm so glad that this is the show that ended the year,
Yeah.
because I did feel unprotected, not only by you, but just in every situation. If I'm at school, whatever adults that were supposed to be there to, I've
Exactly.
always felt in a position, a helpless position, and just
Yeah, and you
feeling
were.
unheard and feeling like, you know, because I'm so small and I was so small and just needing somebody to who's going to fight for me. And
Girl.
so when I going through this journey and deciding to heal and having children of my own, I'm so protective of my kids. Um, it all stemmed from that. So I'm
Mhm.
not going crazy. I'm finding my voice and I'm
You're not
standing
going
up for
crazy.
myself now.
You
And
are.
I'm choosing to not be walked over anymore and not
That's
just
right.
take anything from people
Mhm.
because I
And you
somewhere down the
shouldn't.
line I felt like, well, this maybe is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be, in this position of submission is what I've always felt. And so this is me breaking free and me coming out, not to be ratchet or to be,
Mhm.
this confrontational person or to be the troublemaker. And it's me saying, no more, because I don't
Exactly.
deserve any of it. And I'm now to a place
Exactly.
where I can stand up and take care of myself,
Mhm.
and if anything, I'm not moving further from God. If anything, I'm moving closer, but I'm choosing to cut
Exactly.
out the things that I feel have stood in the way for so
That's
long
right.
of me getting
That's right.
close, because people are in
That's
the way
right.
doing too much, so much noise. What you
So
see is
much
me
noise.
canceling out the noise. What you see is me getting the people out the way so that I can get to God directly, because
That's right. You got to know him
I
for
got tired of
yourself.
feeling so small and feeling,
Helpless.
yeah, just
People
feeling
picked on you for
helpless.
no reason.
And
Even your friends. A lot
yeah,
of betrayal. A lot of people pick. But Candace, you have to realize one thing. It wasn't you. It wasn't your fault. It was the people. You did nothing wrong. You did
yeah,
nothing wrong. And I'm so sorry that I couldn't. Girl, that's why God don't give man power. Because if I had a zapper, everybody been zapped. We probably been the last two on this earth because I'd have zapped their tails. But it's unfortunate that
yeah,
trials come to make you strong. You
yeah,
went through all of that. Just think, Candace, if you didn't go through all of that, would you be the lady you are today? Would you
no,
be fighting and standing and coming out? You were small. You were so timid.
yeah,
But a lot of times our trials come to make us. Can't believe it or not, I was timid like you too. I went through school being bullied.
yeah,
People would say, "Oh, her name Queen. She thinks she a queen." And someone that was supposed to be my best friend say, "If every man that talked to you gave me a penny, 1 cent, how dare you compare my character to 1 cent? If
yeah,
they gave me a penny, I'll be rich." Do you know by the end of the school year, I was fighting my best friends because they got so jealous of me.
yeah,
I remember, I'm gonna tell you your journey. I remember as a child having to fight all through high school. I was pregnant with Tanika in the middle of the street fighting, girl. You
yeah,
know, because because people picked on me. Oh, she thinks she cute. And I had to develop that backbone. I'm strong and as tough, and I'm not tough, y'all, because I'm still weak. I bow down, I bow out a lot because I've learned as an adult when you mature, you don't have to turn up to come up. I love me, and no one can take my peace. No one can
hmm,
take my joy because I went through that where I'm standing in the middle of a school. I was tall, but I was real thin. And I'm getting ready to fight three girls because they talking about they man. I got sick of it. I got sick of it too. To this day, you can count the friends on my hand, because when you mature and when you become the woman that you have become, when you love you, you realize you don't need a multitude to survive. You don't need, the only approval you need is your own approval
Hmm.
and the approval of God. I'm going to
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
That's the only approval you need. If someone can't love you, you don't allow them to destroy you. You're now having a voice to you're demanding
I'm
your
demanding.
respect. You're
Yeah.
demanding with no apology your respect. But
Yeah.
as a mother, I never once left you. Two, as much as parents want to think they can protect their kids, you're a prime example. You're a prime example saying you can't. And baby girl, I say to you, you're a mother. You have two coming, and you're going to find out in life that you couldn't protect them.
Yeah.
You're going to find it out. So choose your battles carefully.
Yeah.
As a mother, this is what I will share with you. Choose
Hmm.
your battles carefully. Don't be
Hmm.
up out there turning up because you turn up in the wrong way for those kids, and then you those kids will be taken away or you'll be locked up. Because
Hmm.
don't everybody appreciate or understand your turn up. You
Yeah.
can't do it. I don't care how wrong somebody is. No one ever see the cause, they only see the effect.
Hmm.
People don't see what they did to you for you to turn up. They just seeing you turning
Me
up,
turned
and
up.
that can,
Yeah.
exactly, and that can cause more problems for you.
Yeah.
So I may not have protected you in the way that you wanted to see, but baby, you were protected
Yeah.
at all costs. From the
Hmm.
bullies to the abuse, you were protected. Y'all was
Yeah.
with me 24/7, and at one time I let my guard down
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
trusted these people. I trusted them with the most value. They were my friends, and they
Yeah.
did that to you, girl.
Ooh, this
You
is a
know.
good one, Mom.
Mhm.
Oh, and also, let me just put this on here. Sorry. Um, this says, Mama Queen, this Shari, I freaking love you.
Sorry, sure. You know,
I want
Mama
to
Queen
put
freaking
this right
love you
here.
too.
So it says, do you think that the fact that your situations were not healed, it might have been repeated through me to be healed? So right now, I'm doing the healing for us all. I'm
You
doing,
know
I'm,
that is. You know, now y'all gonna make me cry. Stop this buffoonery now. Hold on, hold on. That's deep.
woo, that is something.
That's deep because I
Woo,
had to heal on
Rochelle,
my
we
own.
Rochelle out of here. Rochelle love to try to.
Okay. The things I went through as a child, God healed me. I had to heal through God when I found Christ. A lot of things He had to heal me. Unlike me being the things I went through that Ken didn't see, my parents didn't turn up for me. I didn't expect them to, never expected them to turn up the way was expecting me to turn up. I never expected that. The person lied to, he lied on me, and this is a grown man. He lied on me and said it was some other little boy or whatever. My parents And I guess I can understand how Candace feel because I didn't see my parents either go turn up. But I do know that they did address him. I do know that they did say something. I do know that. But I felt like more should have been done. So I can understand. So we can't always I can't be mad at them for how they handled it. I guess I understand how she feel as far as not being protected, but the same way that I trusted someone, my mother and them trusted this person as well. And it is so unfortunate that you have cruel, insensitive, indignant, just people that have no morals in the world and they don't care about a child. They don't care about themselves. It's unfortunate. We got people out there that's like that.
Mhm.
We got people out there that's like that. I healed through Christ
Mhm.
because I found him and I kept my journey. And through my journey, I knew that it wasn't my fault. I knew that I did nothing wrong to cause it, and it wasn't my parents' fault. I did not blame them after I found Christ because we don't know everything. We don't know what's going to happen. And not just only that, that was my journey to help
Mhm.
someone else. Do you know how many women that I have helped through things that happened to me? Still to this day, I'm helping women.
Mhm.
Not only am I helping women, people call and talk to me a lot because they say that I'm so full of wisdom. It's not within myself, it's because of the things I know I've gone through.
Mhm.
God took my mess and He turned it into a ministry. I don't
Mhm.
regret any parts of my life,
Yeah.
any parts, because I may not have reached Candace. Now, what has happened to her, I wouldn't say it happened to her because of what I went through, but I like to say because she's healing for the both of us. You know,
Mhm.
she's causing
Yeah.
that, and her, that was her assignment.
Yeah.
That assignment was
Mhm.
given to Candace for the both of us
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
hearing her speak out and say what she feel was what I felt when I went through what I went through.
Yeah.
And I felt unprotected.
Mhm.
But God helped me to know that my mess was my ministry. My trials came, they made me strong. And whether people want to believe that or not, whether people want to believe it or not, Candace is who she is today, and that's why we on the show today because of everything she went to have made her a strong woman, and she's
Mhm.
so strong to where she's able to stand up even to me. You know, she spoke about, you know, how you're so firm and you don't want to say things, you know, you don't want your mother to be disappointed or you don't want this or that. So what God means for good, the enemy would turn it around for evil. All that is, baby girl, is the respect that you have for your mother. It's not
Yeah.
fear. The enemy want to make you think it's fear. It's not fear. You're not afraid of me. I've never given you all a reason to be afraid of me because,
No.
as you said yourself, we have always had family hour to where we talked about
Yeah.
any and everything. And you
Yeah.
all know that you were always free and to be open to me.
Mhm.
One thing God said to me when He said, I put a women's ministry in you, and He told me your ministry starts at home first with your girls because y'all are women. I
Mhm.
remember him saying that When you minister to someone, say they fall or whatever they do, because you know I'm talking church language. The same respect you give to someone on the outside, you give it to
Mm-hmm.
your girls. You speak life into them. You minister to them. You have compassion for them. You have mercy for them. The way you want to be treated, that's how you treat people. My girls have always had a voice. I've always listened. Candace, through her journey, has always helped me. Always. Has always helped me.
Really?
Yeah. And I've told you that.
Mhm.
You have, there was one time, I'm going to say this,
Yeah, because
with
we don't
my,
went over our hour, girl.
oh, okay, I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done. And this will
Okay.
be my closing. Parents, listen to your children. It ain't because I'm the mama you do what I say. People, they're not going to do what you say, they're going to see what you do. I regret nothing in my journey and in my life of raising my girls, because the mere fact she's telling you there, my mama's never turned up, they didn't see that. You know why? Because I didn't want, you don't have to turn up. You don't have to be that way. And I know that's what she's saying now. But I lived a lifestyle that I want my girls to live. Even in raising them, and I'm gonna say this real quick, Candace, Candace was my more compliant child. My oldest baby, Tanika, love her because she's a sweetheart now. Tanika was that rebellious kid. And Tanika would always get in trouble. And I would always call Candace to do something. Do this, can do that. And I called Candace because Candace gave me the less slack. When I try to get Tanika, whatever, I have to fight with Tanika. So you always lean to where your most peace is to avoid all the chaos. So Ken said to me one time, and I would used to give Tanika things. I would give her little gifts. I would buy stuff and give it to her. And Candace said to me one time, she said, Mom, you reward Tanika and she the one that gives you the most trouble. And I'm the child that don't give you trouble and you never reward me. And I got to thinking about that thing. And I'm like, you know what? You are so right. You help me to see. Don't always call on me because I'm the easy one. Sometimes I want to be rewarded for my good. Sometimes I'm tired. I don't want to always be the one to be called on to do stuff
Yeah.
because Tanika gonna turn up on you. You help me to see that. So I say this, not only did you help me, Nikai has helped me, Tanika has helped me because you guys spoke truth to me to say, Mom, you shouldn't do this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
And I will listen and I've seen my mistake.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible says when you reward evil is good, it won't leave your place. And you help me to see that you're rewarding this behavior. You
Yeah.
can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was that day I stopped rewarding Tika in that way. And girl, believe it or not, she got better.
She
She
is
got better.
better.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry. I don't want to go on and on and on because I know we've gone over, but I pray that this is your healing period, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to know I'm crying with you. I'm pressing. I'm pushing with you. And I want you to know I'm not going to take someone's side over yours. But if you're wrong, you're wrong. I ain't
I don't care nothing about that. No, I'm just playing. Look, somebody's saying a part two because we could go in. No, just because there's so much. But Mom, thank you so much for coming on here and allowing us to talk openly,
Yeah.
with no shame and
No
none of that.
shame.
Because, like I've been telling everybody, I'm healing in real time. I'm not getting on this platform pretending to be something that I'm not. I'm a
Exactly.
mess, okay? And I got some
Yeah.
stuff that I have to work through and heal from. And instead of sitting back thinking, well, that's my mama, she loved me. Instead of just going with it, I'm choosing to ask the questions. Well, what did you mean by that? Well, you know what? I felt like this. was I right to feel that
Yeah.
way or not? Like, I'm allowing
Right.
people the opportunity to tell me you're right to feel this way, or no, that wasn't the case,
Yeah.
because how could I ever know? Like, I really want to heal, because I
Me
don't
too.
want my children, I don't want to be who my children have to heal from. Not to say, not that you damaged me or nothing, mama. I'm just saying
Mhm.
I'd
Mhm.
like to try to stop it somewhere, have these kind of conversations.
Mhm.
And
And
so
then
thank
sometimes in
you.
your yeah, and then sometimes in your mind you thinking one thing and that's not what really happened and you really want to know the truth.
I want to know.
And um yes, there was time I turned up, you didn't see it, and a lot of times I did it quietly. So I call myself protecting you. You
Yeah.
didn't need to hurt or go through no more than you were already going through. But unfortunately, the enemy will try to turn that to make you look like I was not there for you.
Hmm.
You know, thank you. Is
That's
that
Shay.
Siren?
That's
That's
Shay.
look, you said I put the glare. Hi Shay. Thank you so much. And hey, it is what it is, girl. I'm like you. We're
Hmm.
transparent. We're not trying to impress. I'll do what I need to do for your healing.
See, this is what it's all about. And thank you so much. Thank you guys. I know I didn't get to really click the comments like I normally do, but my mama get to read and be throwing off her point, child. I wanted her to get all her points out because, she's been on the sideline sitting like, you doing all this healing. And I don't want it to look like I ain't got your back, or like I'm not a part, or
Right.
like, wait a minute, what are you saying? I want to set the record
Right.
straight. So thank you guys so much for being here and going 10 minutes past with us. I try to get y'all out of here in an hour
Oh, I'm so
because I know
sorry.
y'all's time is everything. No, mom, they loved it. Everybody in here is like, thank you, Miss Queen. Thank you.
Oh, thank you
Um,
guys. And then
so
the
thank you
comments,
guys.
if we didn't get to answer,
We
can
gonna
can
answer them later, mom. You
we're
know you
gonna
can go back on
answer
there
them?
and go through the
Yeah,
comments and talk to
I
them.
will.
You can do
I
that.
will. I
And we
will.
might got to
Thank
come
you.
back with a part two, but this was perfect
That's
because
fine.
leaving this year, this is what I needed, because I didn't want to feel like, well, my mom doesn't really support what I'm doing now, so she's not here. But you are here in the flesh
I'm
on
here.
conversations to say, girl, bye. I
Here.
support what you got going on. Okay.
Yeah.
So I thank
I
you,
support
mom.
it.
I
Yes.
really
And
appreciate it.
I appreciate you allowing me on here in your
Hmm.
space and to talk to the people.
Hmm.
Cause I'm lit, you lit, and we all lit.
Cause we lit, okay, and they gotta see us, girl. They gotta see you, and they
Oh
gotta
my
see
God, this.
me.
Ooh.
They gotta see
Yeah,
you. They gotta see us. And
that's
like she
right.
said, I'm shining bright. So get an umbrella if the sun is too bright. Get an
If
umbrella
it's
if
too
y'all think
bright,
my light
hey,
is too
pour the
bright.
shade down. You know,
My
that's
mama
right.
said I'm shining bright.
You shining bright,
Okay.
shine bright like a diamond.
Ooh.
Shine.
Okay, you guys, this was so good. Thank you guys so
Thank
much
you.
for being here. I'm gonna see y'all next year, which is next week. I love y'all so much. Have a happy new year. And until next time, we'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.
Bye bye. Thank you.